Okay, it's almost 9:05. I'll start the session. Yes. Hello, masters. Very good evening to everyone. Very happy to connect with you all today for session 3, Aksharamanamalai. Before entering into today's session, I would like to brief about previous one as well. Here, friends, Aksharamanamalai, what we are talking about is all about surrenderance. Our Ramana Maharishi teaching us how we have to surrender to God here. In last class, we spoke about 3 things: desire, anger, and greed. When these all 3 things reside in our body, it will steal our gem, it will steal the wisdom, it will steal our wisdom. So we should be always awake. That's what he mentioned is tasma jagrate jagrate. Our mind runs without rest always. Our mind revolves around the objects as of sense. Like we think, like imagining that happiness is lies there, happiness is lies in objects, happiness is lies in another person, but not. We have to realize that happiness is not anywhere else, it is within ourselves. But we have to feel that happiness is within ourselves. When we have a lot of desires, when we automatically our mind will not be in our control. When our desires will reduce, automatically our mind will be in our control and we will be happy with what we have. That is very most important here. When we feel bliss in our life, that is called Atmananda. When with this bliss we reflected on the objects, it is called Vishyananda. This both together, we are asking Arunachala to fascinate our mind in the right path. This is all about, we spoke in our second session. Today I will be talking about the new set of slokas for today's session. Today will be the last class on this Aksharamanamalai. Here our Maharishi is praying, Arunachala, send me right guru, right teacher, right mentor who destroy all my illusions, who can make me travel in the right path. Send me such kind of guru into my life. He prays to God, Lord Arunachala. When he prays to the God, why he prays to the God this way means, when we need to achieve something with this human body, we need a right mentor. We can who can travel with us. And example also he mentioned in this through sloka only. Vivekananda was asking everyone, if you show me a God, then I will accept you as a guru. But no, none of the gurus says, I didn't see the God. Then how can I show you? So he rejected many gurus. At once, he met Paramahamsa Yogananda. Vivekananda met Yogananda. Actually, Paramahamsa Yogananda is the mentor for Vivekananda. When he met, immediately Paramahamsa itself felt, I got the right student. See, masters, here, this is the energy and this is the right teacher behavior. Whenever they see the student, they themselves will be knowing, okay, this is the right student for us. That is the real power and real nature of the guru. He asked the same question, did you see the God? To Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa replied, yes, I seen the God. If you also want to see the God, every day you have to come to my ashramam. As he said, our Vivekananda is traveling every day to his ashramam to learn. One day, while he was meditating, he seen himself. Through his meditation experiences, he seen where God it is. Then he realized God is nothing in objects or nothing in that. God is within ourselves. Likewise, now Ramana Maharishi is praying to Arunachala to send right guru. Lord Arunachala, everyone knows Shiva is having much anger. When he opened the third eye, he shows the anger most of the time. That is Rudra Shiva. We called as Rudra Shiva. We have one more name also. Though he named in such a way, he was controlled. Shiva, Lord Shiva, Arunachala is controlled. And in same way, he is asking, make me also a blissful, make me also in the same path. Teach me with your grace to be how to control my emotions. Here, author explains, like our Maharishi explains here, if lotus should bloom, it needs sun wisdom. Without sun wisdom, lotus cannot bloom. Sun should rise the wisdom and showers on the flower. Then only lotus will be blooming. Same wise, Arunachala, please shower your wisdom on me and take all away my illusions, ignorance away from me, and make me understand to my soul very clearly that you and me are not different. We both are same. This is the way he was praying to God. Show me a way how to identify God within me. He prays to God here. This is what he is praying to God here. The state of bondage is compared to the state of lotus bud. Bondage is described as not of the heart. This is he mentioned in the word Hridaya Grandhi. Everyone in this world have the wish. Everyone have that desire. We want to be a part of God. We want to be a star. We want to be a Chiranjeeva. But whatever actions or prayers or slokas, yagas, whatever I'm doing to you, is that enough to become a star or not? He was questioning to God. Is that enough for you? Whatever I'm doing right now, is that enough for you? He is questioning to Arunachala. But whatever I do, I don't know whether it is enough or not, but I have a deep intention. I'm very much dedicated for this work. I'm having a deep dedication. All my tapana is to be with you. But again, here, based on our previous and present karmas in our life, as per that, things will be flowing on. Please save me. Please bring out of all these things. Like in that way, he was asking Lord Arunachala. To travel within ourselves, we need to be in silence. Everyone, like he was telling, God is nothing where God is within us. When we need, if we want to find the God within ourselves, we have to travel with ourselves. How can we travel with ourselves? Only through silence. This silence cannot happen in single day. We need to practice every day this silence. See, silence again, here he didn't mention like silence is not just without talking. Silence means complete maunam. We have to stop our mind. We have to stop our traveling. We have to spend only with us and nature, not with the devices, not with the people, not with some other things. We need to stop our mind completely. That is called real maunam. This will happen only through sadhana, practice. When we all follow this, automatically our gates are opened to that divinity. He was explaining in this verse. The devotee soul, like devotee in the sense whoever prays to the God, devotee soul here sings and prays to the Lord limitless by saying this, "O Shankara, tell me who is wise. I have gained eternal bliss from you." Like devotee soul is like Ramana Maharishi is praying to Arunachala. I have gained eternal bliss and eternal bliss from you. But what did you gain from me? I'm enjoying the sweetness of your grace. I seen and experienced all the positive and blissful vibes from you. But what did you gain from me? He was questioning to the God. Even without asking me, without my whether I'm deserve or not, but you are taking me and you are giving me the good blessings, and you destroyed my ego. You took that ego. That stage is called antaka. When God takes our ego, that ego will be going to God, but he is not in the ego state again. He will remove that. Without the without painless, without our sufferings, without any sufferings, God is removing all our dukkha, all our egoistic, everything. How can I pray you? How can I express my gratitude to you, Arunachala? In this way, he is surrendering to God, to himself. In the next verse of Sloka, he explains, God has given enough maturity to all the living souls in this planet to gain the eternal. But how we are going to do that? Whatever given for us, everything it was in our hands. We take, but that is the how we take, how we understand. All it depends on our thing, how we deliver our ideas or thoughts or intuitions. Everything depends on us. So make me awake. That's what again we're going into our previous class. Tasmat jagrate. Always we should be in awareness unless we cannot gain whatever we need. Here he explained the 3 types of intuition: through sight, through thought, and through touch. And this all he mentioned as Chakshu Diksha, Bhava Diksha, and Hasta Diksha. These 3 types, how we explained means, if egg want to hatch, if fish lays the egg, if it got into hatch, through the by look power, fish will hatch its egg. We know everyone, tortoise will be hatching the egg through the thought power. Tortoise will just lay the egg outside the sea or ocean, and it will come back to his place. And through the thought power, tortoise will be hatching the egg. And birds here, through physical contact, they will be hatching their eggs. Similarly, the guru initiates the visible through sight, that is observance, or catch the glimpse of that person. Whenever we see how our Paramahamsa, Yogananda, and Vivekananda came to know he is the right guru, he is the right student, in that way our guru will be catching our glimpse. We need a right mentor, we need a right guru. He was explaining to Lord Arunachala. If we need a right guru, for everyone, God cannot come down and he cannot. Through his avatars, he is explaining, like Arunachala is explaining, all, giving us all the knowledge. This he was mentioned as Hasta Mastaka Yoga, which is touching the, for humans, one through prayers or meditation or touching the disciple's head, guru will be like, devotee soul will be awakening. If the devotee's soul is so low stage, that means we all know soul stages. Saisvatma, Balatma, Yuvanatma, Vruddhatma. We have 4 different stages. Based on your soul stages, God will be, for everyone, God will be showering the grace, but we will feel based on our soul stages. He will be treating for everyone equally, but we will be, we can understand only based on our soul stages. When our soul stages is very low, none of these 3 cannot be connected, because any one point cannot be connected. All these 3 is required to awaken the soul. So he's asking, give me that type of energy. Like that, he was praying to Lord Arunachala here. And in next verse, when God is not taking the ego from us, how does we suffer? The ego gets puffed up and overestimates its importance. Not knowing the importance, it imagines everything is powerful in me. We will get so much. When we get so much ego, immediately we will be falling into the trouble. After falling into the trouble, and then only we will realize, okay, now I am into trouble. I did a mistake. And then we will realize, and again we'll go back to the God. To avoid all these things, again he's praying to Lord Arunachala, please make me awaken all the time. Don't make me to stick into this Maya. Here he explains, when God becomes the pilot and his grace is the ship, then soul will not suffer us. To avoid all this, we need to connect with the higher energies. When we'll be connecting with that higher energies means when we don't have ignorance, when we have the right knowledge, and then only we will be connecting to this higher energies. Here, ignorance is the knot to the bondage. This knot is the mixes of 2 things, true and the untrue. So there will not be beginless and endless. The soul is bounded. It cannot be understand its limits and ends. How can it untie the so God only can untie the knot, but no one can do that. Only God can untie this knot from this Maya. So he's praying to God, please untie my knot from this Maya and make me to travel in the right path. He's praying to the God here. And to connect with the Lord, we need to travel into ourselves. This point already we spoke about this. To connect with the Lord, we need to travel into ourselves, not in others' lives, not in other objects. We always should be silent and then only we can feel the essence of the God, or feel the essence of that higher energies. When we control and get rid of all these negative emotions from us, automatically the devotee soul, then the devotee soul itself invites the Lord grace. You can be placed in my Veetukullai. Veetukullai here he says it's heart place. Devotee heart is the place for the God, where God also even can enjoy. When God will come into us means when we have the pure soul, when we have space to him, then he can come into us. Simply he cannot come into. If we want to invite him into us, we need to work on that. So this is all he was explaining in this slokas. Oh Arunachala, please explain me that. What is the essence of all Vedas? Who explains in the Vedanta? Explain me in the single word and make me to awaken, and I am completely surrendering to you. Like that he was explaining. Ramana Maharishi is praying to Arunachala. And one more thing also he mentioned here. Oh Arunachala, like how hailstones melt in the rain, same like my love, my prayers, everything should merge with your love itself. Oh Arunachala, you can hear many sweet words or many other songs or pujas or many other yagas, yagnas from different devotees. But also please accept my poor words of mine too. He is pleading to God. Whatever I'm praying, however I'm surrendering, please accept these words also. He was praying and he's asking, oh Arunachala, please give me the garland and please wear that garland of letters composed by me. This is called Aksharamanamalai. Akshara means letters. Malai again it is garland. Please accept all my Aksharamanamalai, all my slokas, all my verses to you. This is the way I'm surrendering to you. He explains to the all devotees. Yes, masters, this is all about today's Aksharamanamalai. If you have anything doubt or if you are unable to understand my thing, please let me know. By today, we are completing this Aksharamanamalai session 3 also. Yeah, this is all about 108 verses of this book of Aksharamanamalai. How we have to surrender to God, how we have to pray to Him. All about this today. Yes, Master. If anyone want to share your views, please do share with me. Thank you, Sushma. Thank you so much. Yes, masters, like last class, how we discussed, did anyone got a chance to practice this silence at least 30 minutes or 40 minutes in a day at least? Did anyone try to practice this silence? How our Ramana Maharishi teaches all of us to be in silence always. Okay, masters. Okay.
I want to share, Deekshitha.
Yes,
I am trying actually practicing silence, right? We do meditation every day, but silence is something. So now weather is good. So I started just sitting in the garden doing nothing, right? Always like when we go out, I do some work. So I started practicing this silence in the garden. And it was very interesting, some thoughts, some deep thoughts are coming. It's like healing, very deep thoughts. I never imagined that, I have these thoughts, where it came from. So that kind of thoughts came. And also another thing was, creative, maybe not creative for me in that spot, but some kind of solution also came. I was thinking for something, how to do it. It is work related. And suddenly, I got the thought actually. So even that is happening. So it is very good, master. So I encourage everyone to practice silence actually. Even start with 10 minutes, right? It is very good. So do nothing, like no phone, no reading, no talking. Just sit and observe your mind, what it is doing, what it is trying to tell you. So it is very nice. Thank you, Deekshitha.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sushma. Yes, here in Aksharamanamalai also we get the same point here. When we are into the silence, automatically whatever in our past life, present life itself, many things unknowing to us, many things will be staying in our subconscious mind. Everything will be cleared so that all our inner intuitions will be very much clear. When all these intuitions are very much clear, when we sit into our meditation, automatically we will be connecting to the highest bliss. If not, for first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, only to control the mind, we need energy. We need to waste our time. Instead, to avoid all this, if we are in silence, automatically we will be in that blissful stage. That is why our Ramana Maharishi teaches everyone to be in silence.
Yes, yeah.
That is also one kind of meditation, actually.
Correct, Deekshi. Yeah.
That is also one kind of meditation. When we switch off all our things, automatically cosmic energy enter into us. We can feel that cosmic energy by opening our eyes as well. But it will not happen in one day. We need to practice. Sadhana, as our Patriji sir always says, sadhana.
Yes, well said. Very true.
Yes.
Thank you, Deekshi.
Thank you so much, Sushma. Okay, friends, everyone, please have little water. We will have 30 minutes for meditation now. Everyone sit in your comfortable place. Close your eyes, clasp your fingers, cross your feet. Sadhana.
Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Manutsu Smarinchu Varala, Ahamu Nirmulimpu Arunachala. Alagu Sundaramula Vale Cherinenu Nivundama Bhinnamai Arunachala. Loduri Lagini Loguhanu Cheraga Anusarinchi Temuko Arunachala. Evariki Ganannu Eliti Vidichina Akhilamu Nindinchu Arunachala. Ininda Tappu Ninnetiki Talapinchiti Kaviduvarevarunachala. Kanina Janani Kanna Ghana Dayadayaka Idiya Anugraham Arunachala. Ninne Machi Eruganiga Yullamu Paini Urudiga Nunduma Arunachala. Ururu Tirugaka Ullamu Ninugani Anagani Duti Chupu Arunachala. Nanu Cherati Pudu Nanu Kaluvaka Viduta Idi Magadana Mokko Arunachala. Etiki Nidura Nannidarunu Lagaga Idi Niku Nyayama Arunachala. Panchendriya Kalulu Madilona Durcho Madinini Undavo Arunachala. Okadavo Ninu Mayemo Narinchi Vachuvaru Evaridi Nijalam Arunachala.